Hey, Wholeness. This is a brief podcast update for my podcast, Inner Skilled. And if you don't know me, my name is Josh. And it looks like this podcast is going to change directions quite significantly after the end of 2025. I've already delayed a bunch of guests that I had on until June. So I'm going to plan on cramming, maybe a month worth of podcasting in 2 weeks in June, maybe 4 interviews a day I have scheduled, and then release them who knows when. But so that's that. And in the meantime, I'll be doing little things on Insight Timer Live, and I started a new meditation morsels podcast series where I just give a couple minutes, a minute, 3 minutes, whatever, about different themes related to meditation. I thought about calling it meditation themes and inspiration or encouragement, and then I thought meditation moments, but for now I'll go with meditation morsels. We'll see how long that name lasts and how long this series lasts. And there's also travel coming up for me too. So from April to July, somewhere in this, I've got travel plans for the UK. Plan on right now staying at 2 different monasteries and then doing a work retreat at a place for a couple weeks. And then, of course, I mentioned the podcast recording in there. That's going to be done, at least scheduled right now, outside of those 3 things. I also might stick around and do a workshop, but that's in the planning stages, so no really set definite times for that. That would be in mid-July sometime in maybe Scotland. We'll see how that pans out or not. I'm also looking at retreat locations to do an in-person, all-inclusive retreat at various locations, since I can list on Insight Timer new feature on retreats, and have to do all the negotiations and the pricing and all the deposits and all the business thing that I'd rather not do with these things. So those may or may not pan out as well. You'll probably be the first to hear about it here as well. And if that were to happen, it would be when I'm booked to go back to the States in October to very early January sometime. I guess the last thing to mention is this little piece of land that I bought in Missouri before I left for Europe again. Maybe the size of like 3 tennis courts, but I've already offered it to very serious practitioners, meditation practitioners, and a few monasteries. They're welcome to come and meditate there. All you have to do is contact me, book some time, and then sign a waiver, liability waiver, and you can go camp there. There's no facilities at all. There's no water, electricity, or sewage there, so no wonder no one's taken me up on it. So it would only be for the really hardcore at this point. But who knows? I might change that. I might put some facilities there, small accommodations, to make it more hospitable to more or less solo practitioners, maybe a couple or 2 people at the most, trusted practitioners. So if anything like that would pan out, don't know if I would announce it or not. So you can reach out to me here and there or whatever to find out any progress on that. And with that, that's pretty much what's going on now. This is February 17th, 2025.